told you I want all answers from 0 to 2 pi. When cosine x equals 1/2. Before we find the answers, I want to know how many answers you think there will be. Okay. So if I ask you, how many answers are there? Your answer's 2. Good. Now, well, it would help if I put an X here, wouldn't it? Did that confuse you? I guess not. You ignored it, huh?
Yeah.
Does that look better? I thought it in my mind, it just didn't. Does that ever happen to you?
Yes, all the time.
If I could read your mind, you'd do better? Is that what you're telling me? So you told me for this problem, there are 2 answers. What if I gave you this problem? 8. 4 times 2. There are 8 answers.
So is that like how many rotations? Possibly?
Yes.
Okay. So sorry, cosine something x. So like questions like this, you're on the assignment, or are you just like
At the beginning, yes.
oh.
Okay. So how many now do you think? 1. 1 answer? Oh, wait. I still should have 1/2. Boy, I'm struggling today, aren't I? 1 answer. Does that make sense to you? Because when it's x over 2, it's... I am really having trouble, guys. Why didn't you tell me that was wrong? Okay. What happens, though, if I had this? This one's a little bit different. Because if I talk about half a rotation, am I from 0 to pi?
Yeah, which is 2.
Which is quadrants 1 and 2. How many times is sine 1/2 in quadrant 1 and 2? 2. Would you agree? So sometimes that throws it off when we do a half a little bit. So what do you think this would be? 0. You with me? So the rotations, we kind of have to stop and think just a little bit. So now let's find a solution set. If I want, and I'm going to make you think a little bit here, okay? I'm still from 0 to 2 pi. I am not changing that. Can you find the solution set for this? That says cosine u equals 0. U is just my angle. Doesn't matter what we call it. When is cosine 0? It is on an axis. I'm rubbing off on you, Chandler. Do you agree? Are you okay with that? So what if I change it now to this? How many rotations do I have to look at? No, 2 rotations, 4 answers. Right? So what are my answers? Do you all agree? Anybody know how they came up with that? Now, the problem is that's not what x equals. That's what 2x equals. Because 2x is my angle.
There's like pi over 4, and then
What? Yes, we do. What, Sam?
so it's just pi over 4.
It's just pi over 4. What's next? And right
So I
triangle.
was gonna
I
say
know-
45, 90, but then I had plenty of be like, that's not in radians.
I know what you're doing. You're good. Does that make sense to you? Now, remember, I originally said all my answers have to be between 0 and 2 pi. Are they?
Yeah.
All my answers are between 0 and 2 pi. See how that works? Okay.
So, like, could you get an answer that is not between 0 and 2 pi? Or if you get an answer that's not between 0 and 2 pi, is it just like
Yeah, or you just throw it out. Okay? All right. Let's work a whole problem here. We've looked at bits and pieces. The first directions say write this, the way it words it, write the solution set for the general solution. That means at the end of the problem, I'm going to have plus 2 pi n NEI. Okay? That's what that means when it asks for a general solution. So, how am I going to solve this? First we have to what? Divide by 2? So cosine 2x equals radical 3 over 2. Correct? What quadrants is that going to happen in?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Is it this radical 3 and this 2?
Yeah.
What is my angle?
It's pi over 6.
Pi over 6?
I was
Okay, and in quadrant 4, what is it?
11 pi.
No. 11 pi over 6. Do we agree? So my general answers are, my angle is equal to pi over 6 plus 2 pi n NEI, right?
Then we're gonna multiply the two.
No?
Just keep it like that.
Why would I multiply the 2?
I don't know. Just do it.
I would divide by 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That thing. Do you agree? So what is x equal to?
I would go plus 2 pi n.
No. Plus pi n.
Oh, wow.
Don't I have to divide the whole thing by 2?
Yeah.
And x equals 11 pi over 12 plus pi n, right? Are you agreeing?
Yes.
Okay, that is my general solution. Now I need to find all my solutions between 0 and 2 pi. There's 4 of them. No, there's 4. You were correct. You're correct. There are 4.
So 13 pi over 12.
See, I said 4, but now I've only seen 3.
Well, okay. This is my first answer.
Oh, wait, yeah.
This is my first answer.
I got it.
Now, my second answer,
I'm seeing
pi over 12, 11 pi over 12,
and yeah, 13.
13 pi over 12, and what?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to add 1 rotation on, right? So I have to let n be 1. Follow it?
So what's in the box and then under it? Those are the 2 answers.
Yes. These are my 2 answers. Let's do another one of those. I'm trying, oh, they're going to make it a little bit harder.
Nice.
Well, the next one, this one is not hard. I just don't want it to trick you.
I don't think I've ever been tricked, so.
Okay. What does this negative angle mean? Does this mean I have this?
Yeah.
So I have tangent 3x equals negative radical 3.
5. Yeah.
Don't I? What quadrants does that happen in?
2 and 3, or 2 and 4. Yes, I do. 2 and 4.
Yeah.
2 and 4.
So is it 2
I was kind of hoping we'd get a little more sure of ourselves and not so little. All right. So I'm over here in 2. And tangent is opposite over adjacent, right?
2 pi over 3, and then 5 pi over 3. Right?
2 pi over 3 plus 2 pi n.
Yeah.
because remember I'm finding my general ones first. What'd you say the other one was?
5. Oh wait, yeah, 5 pi over 3 plus 3 pi.
Okay. However, aren't those both equal to 3x?
Yeah.
So what am I going to do? Divide by 3. So do I have 2 pi over 9 plus 2 pi over 3 n NEI? Do you agree?
Yeah.
And 5 pi over 9 plus 2 pi over 3 n NEI. Right? So now what?
Find the interval solution.
Find what?
The interval, the solution.
7 pi.
Okay, find all of them, right?
Yeah.
So I know that I have, this is going to be a little bit trickier.
Are you gonna have 6?
Do you think you should have 6?
Oh, 6 answers? Oh,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I was like, I don't think so.
So I know you all are going to need a calculator for this because I know all of you all can't do this in your head.
I can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, good. So 2 pi over 9 and 5 pi over 9, right? Now, what do I add to 2 pi over 9?
I'm done.
What'd you get?
What'd I get? Do you want me to tell you all 6 answers?
Do you have them?
Yeah. Well, 2 pi over 3, you have to get to, if you want to show your head, it's easier to, if you change it to the same denominator, so it's 6 pi over 9.
Very good.
So I have 2 pi over 9, 5 pi over 9, 2 pi over 9 plus 6 pi over 9 equals 8 pi over 9. Continue on this, we have 11 pi over 9.
Hang on.
Wait.
Hang on.
In other words, I understand what we're doing.
Yes. Okay, what she said was she converted this to the denominator of 9, which gave her 6 pi over 9.
Oh.
Right? And she added it to this, which gave her this answer. Then, if I'm right, what you said was, you see a pattern. Because look, is it every 3?
So you can figure it out by just keep adding 6 pi to the numerator of the root 2 but
Or you can see the pattern.
So what was the answer?
2 pi over 9, 5 pi over 9, 8 pi over 9, 11 pi over 9, 14 pi over 9, and 17.
the one that we practiced, that was like the or that one went out by 2s.
Yeah, they all have a pattern. You are correct.
I just counted it. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I know half.
Did I get 6 answers?
Yeah.
Once you know, if you know how many answers you need, once you get it. Okay, I said one more, but I forgot about that one, so I didn't realize it was going to be that. We'll do one more. I'd rather do too many than not enough.
That's fair.
Would it you?
So, just to clarify, it says 6 answers. So, is that the only 6 things we need to circle? Is those last 6 that we go at, or do we need to still include the...
The pluses also.
Okay.
Yes, there are. We still want general.
Are we gonna have to do like the identity where
No, no. We are not.
I was like,
No. When is cosecant 2? When is cosecant positive in what quadrants? Agreed?
Yeah.
So if cosecant is 2, isn't this 2 this one? Yes?
What's that pi over 3 doing now? What do we do with that?
Just sitting there right now.
Oh.
Not doing anything. It's just sitting there. What is my angle?
Oh, do you have to do pi over 6 minus pi over 6?
No.
No, it's
I want to know what to do first instead of.
Huh?
I said I want to know what to do first.
Oh, this. I'm trying to make sure we're not getting too. It's not getting too hard here. All right. What did you agree it was?
Pi over 6.
And what else?
Pi over 6.
So I have pi over 6 plus 2 pi n, right? And I have 5 pi over 6, right? Do you agree with that? Now, what is my angle? My angle is this. Isn't that what we did on the others? And x minus pi over 3
So you just add the.
equals 5 pi over 6, right? And I didn't put the NEI. I'm going to add it in later. I don't have to have it for this step in the middle of my problem. So what am I adding to get to x?
Or would that just be pi, yeah, pi over 2, right?
pi over 2.
yeah.
Well,
because
instead of 5 pi over 6,
pi over 6, that's the
how'd you get 5 pi over 6?
Plus pi over 3 plus pi over 6 is 5 pi.
Wait, did you divide that?
No, 5 pi. Here,
Yeah.
I said that's what it is in quadrant 2.
Oh, okay.
But the top one, when you add pi over 3, you get pi over 2. You're right.
When I add this to this.
Yeah.
That's what's there.
So I have, my
I thought you
first
did that.
answer is pi over 2 plus 2 pi n e I. Do you agree? You okay with that?
Yeah.
What's my next answer? 7 pi over 6 plus 2 pi n e I. correct? That we are only doing one rotation. You are correct. There are only two answers. So what are my answers? Pi over 2 and 7 pi over 6?
You not need to write their plus 2 type anything in there.
Well, here's my general answers,
That's A.
and that's B.
So, what was the pi over 6 plus 2 pi in NEI for then?
This is my first angle.
Yeah, but above that, what's the pi over 6 plus 2 pi in for?
Oh, this is what I solved when I drew my triangle. This is what I came up with. My angle is equal to this. Didn't we say this angle right here was pi over 6?
Yeah.
So my angle was this. Then I had to say, oh, my angle is x minus pi over 3, so it must equal pi over 6. Isn't that what I did on the others? Are you all with me? I think we better stop there. Is your brain getting...
Might have to move to Oregon, so
What's in Oregon?
they legalized possession of all drugs.
Are you wanting to take drugs? Is that why you want to move to Oregon?
Stop it.
I was just joking because she said I was going to the bathroom to make drug deals.
Oh, no, but that's still illegal in Oregon.
Yeah.
You can possess it, you cannot deal
Yeah,
it.
I was making a joke about that one student that you had, and I was like, Kate, now you're gonna go make some drug deals.
Are you dying, Nate?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, like, if you went to Collinsville, I might believe that too.
Yes.
It's so funny.
The TU football game's been moved this week
Oh, nice.
because of COVID.
Third games get
What?
regular games get like moved or canceled. It's like
It's because of the conference they're in.
So it's not like I suspected, like,
And because their conference has different rules, every conference has different rules, like
they're like the Mid-American.
American
American
conference.
conference.
American
The
conference.
Mid-American's like big too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I think that's the one that like that usually is big
I don't know. But theirs is the American conference. But like Big 12, you have to have so many players healthy to play. And their conference, you have to have more. So if you have very many have it, you're out. I don't know if it's TU or if it's Navy, so they'll play.
Two people. It's huge. No huge drugs.
I hope the Navy doesn't have it.
Yeah. So those are my thoughts.
That would not be good. Well, well, it's hard to tell because I haven't played enough games.
It's like
They've only played, what, 3 games or something?
I think so. It's one of them was against OSU, and one of them was yeah.
Well, I guess I should